Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for the Expanse Season 2, Episode 8. So, oh man, I'm excited. Last episode, we kind of had our, debrief episode after the craziness of the prior one, with Draper saying her story and them trying to get her story right and then correct her story, so that way, I'm guessing to try to prevent Mars from going to war. That seems to be what Mars is always trying to do, whereas Earth is always trying to plunge themselves into it. If they didn't have Christian, they'd be just, in war all the time. Um, but yeah, we also had the big return of Anderson Dawes, who was kind of out of the story for a decent chunk of time. But he came back, he took the scientists, I wrote the name down, Cortazar, and, and took off. So, and managed to have like a dummy ship with the kid on it and tricked us. So I don't know how he pulled that one off. We only saw one ship eject, um but yeah, so that's not good, especially considering Cortazar can find any samples that are still out there. So, and we know Naomi left one. So yeah, let's jump into this and see what happens this week. We're gonna start here, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. I'm mostly better from my cold. A little bit of lingering cough and stuff, but yeah. Very neat. Guys, check out the description for a video I've made explaining how to watch my content if you happen to be new here and you're like, you don't put the footage on the screen, how am I supposed to watch it? I understand not everyone knows how to watch the full-length timer-based format, so make sure you check out that video I made. There's a demonstration section, you can jump right to it, there's a timestamp, and you can see what most people do to engage with my content. So, I'm gonna try to push that a little more. I've been getting a lot of comments recently of people asking about that. Oh. I know that actor, right? I don't know that I know him from this, but I know him from another show, I think. Oh, that was the kid. Damn. Well, I don't think I'm gonna know this actor for much longer. Oh. Holy shit. Just debris falling took them out? Oh, he's alive? How? Wasn't that like the vacuum of space? This reminds me of, Arrows, when they had all of them in, like, the room to avoid radiation. Oh, what does he have in there? I thought it was gonna be, like, water or something, but it was, like, a light thing. It looked like. Ganymede refugee ship. Oh. Damn. Hmm. I wonder if the mirrors are to, like, help with sunlight. Oh. Hmm. Oh, this poor guy. Damn. Oh, poor guy. So they lost, them returning after they lost him. Diogo. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people. It could be anybody, right? A lot of people are on Dawes' side. Oh. Hmm. Oh, the doctor? I get it, but I mean, the problem is if you try to weaponize this protomolecule, it's not really as much of a good weapon as you think it is. It can destroy all sides if you release that shit, not just the sides you're against. Hmm. Aww. They're like wasting it too. Trying to fight over it. That sucks. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, he's just gone through some shit, man. I mean, they all have, but losing a daughter can't be easy. Oh, Naomi is gonna find out. What's wrong, Naomi? Feeling guilty? Hmm. Okay. You gonna try to keep covering it, Naomi? Uh-oh. Wait, who's firing it up? Is it Naomi? Oh, okay. She's scanning to see if anyone's nearby. Thinking about launching it or not to the sun. Just tell him, man. Damn it. Amos, you are not looking very good, my guy. Hmm. Man, Amos is like going on a journey or something, I don't know. Oh, was this broadcasted to... Or did they somehow intercept it? Oh, that's the guy from the room. He's showing it to people. Aw, you fucker. He was in the control room. So he stays... Just goes to some random Belter community. Not Earth or Mars. I'm sure it's fine, but just the way that he keeps saying that, like, good ship. Oh, he decided to go. Good ship, gonna help. Good ship, gonna help. I'm just like, oh boy, I don't know. Is it? What? Oh. No. That's kind of cool, though. It'd be so shitty if they were like, fuck Earth or fucking Earth, and just, like, ejected her into space right in front of him. They were just tricking. There was, like, no other ship. No! I was kidding! No! What the fuck? Holy shit. Oh, oh, her jaw's moving. Oh, I hate that. Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, I don't want to see this. Oh, come on, man. I was kidding, show! Fuck! Hmm. Interesting that Cortazar wasn't able to figure out the location, but they are. Yeah, it's just because she knows. Hmm. Oh shit. Hmm. Sudden distrust. Oh shit. So it's not her sample. Damn. I mean, probably that thing we saw fighting the people, right? Hmm. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it's probably the case. Always so positive. This motherfucker. Okay, so they're coming with refugees to Tycho. What are you up to, buddy? This poor guy, man. Oh shit, he doesn't even know. Oh. Oh, Alex. Oh, man. Hmm. Okay, that narrowed it down. They gonna be our guy that we've been seeing, maybe? Nope. Maybe with May? Pediatrician. She had a... Oh, there we go. Well... Well, he's not directly connected, right? Only just someone they... Oh boy. What are they doing? Are they gonna try to take over? Jeez. Oh, this fucker. Look at him, like, leaning in, too. A little fucking creep. This is a problem, like... There's too many factions amongst the Belters. Like, I understand a lot of the Belters' cause, but... Uh... He just covered up some other people's photos. That's rude. Oh, okay. There we go. Hmm... Oh, come on. Don't say that. I wonder if he has any answers. Ah, what is this? You looked at it before. Okay. Uh, Jesus. Come on, don't do it. Jeez. Well, what's she doing, Amos? Ah, someone he knew. Maybe one of the people from they talked about last episode, mother or someone who took care of him. Hmm. Hmm. Amos is going through it, man. Damn. What is that? Oh. Oh, Amos went on the move. No, no, don't hang up. Come on, answer it! God damn it. I mean, I know it's not ringing anymore, but. Oh. Why? Hmm. So she might be alive. Was he doing shit to kids? Like, I don't mean in like the bad way, but like, or the not like a pedophile, but like, as in like working the protomolecule on kids or something. What a fool! Like such short-sighted goals. I feel like from these guys. I mean, they're extremists, but what do we got going on here? Is this a way to stop the missiles? Damn. So he's doing some shit from the outside to lock him out. Oh, that's so scary, man. He's on that, like, spinning thing. Oh. Oh, the gloves have it, too. Might be a little easier on all fours. Oh. Never mind, he's where he's supposed to be. Damn. Okay, so does that kill the oxygen in the room for them? Like, they can't, they're gonna run out? Wouldn't that take a while? Wouldn't that room still have a lot of oxygen in it? Damn. Well, I guess that worked. Jesus. That dude was like about to shoot just cuz. I hope she's okay being shot and missing oxygen. Alright. That was an effective strategy to. Oh my god! Jesus. Well, no trial for them. Oh, is he on the, Is he on the Rocinante? Alright. I mean, it makes sense you can't fully trust this guy yet. I like this actor, though. If he ends up somehow becoming, like, a part of the crew over time, I'd be okay with it. Hmm. Hmm. Well, hmm. Why isn't he? His family, thinking about what Amos said to him. Hmm. Keeping it with him. Damn. Hmm. Well. Well. Alright. I guess we'll see if that holds up. Them not allowed back. Alright. That was a good episode. That is it for episode 8, guys. Yeah. Alright. So we had kind of a new storyline introducing the characters who were the survivors, some refugees from Ganymede, from that attack and everything, being on a ship. It seems like they were rescued just by a random work ship kind of thing, because they were saying that the people there that were rescuing them, they're kind of doing it as a kindness, but not they're not super happy about it because it doesn't bring in any money. So it seems like that ship is normally used for, different means, not just transporting people or whatnot. So, but but yeah, so this new character, Doctor Meng, introduced with his daughter May, who may or may not be alive, and I didn't mean to have a pun there, uh, but I like the actor. If I'm not mistaken, my first guess I want to make is I think he was like a medical examiner or something like that, on one of like the CSIs or one of those like crime shows. That's what I feel like I recognize him from. I could be wrong. Um but but yeah, so far it seems like he's on the Rocinante. He has some kind of connection to this Lawrence Strickland, who is a geneticist working on Ganymede as a pediatrician for some reason. Why he has that level of a like knowledge and he's working as pediatrician seems weird, and obviously they find it weird too. And I wonder if they were like experimenting with the protomolecule on like kids. Like, is this where the first human trials was taking place? And maybe that's why maybe it went wrong, right? Maybe the attack on Ganymede, that weird blue entity we saw, maybe that was one of the projects that Lawrence Strickland was working on. Someone that was like completely enveloped in the protomolecule and just went a bit more feral. And maybe it had some kind of communication from the Eros protomolecule to the Ganymede one. And maybe when it like crashed into Venus, it sent out like a distress signal, and maybe that's why the rest of it went kind of berserk. Maybe it was like angry at the other part of its fate. I don't know. Just a theory, but that's kind of where my mind is at in regards to those things. But but yeah, we have Doctor Meng going with them, looking for his doctor and helping, or looking for his daughter and like helping them with guiding them to where they might be able to find Lawrence Strickland, or at least the work that Lawrence Strickland was doing. Maybe they can, if like the debris is still there, maybe they can find some information on what Strickland was doing. So certainly interesting there. I did want to jump back. Uh, Terry Chen is the actor's name, just because I want to look it up because I like confirming those things. IMDb Terry Chen. Um. Oh, that's right. Yes, this guy was also in one episode of The Last of Us. So he was like one of the instructors to like the like military force that what's her face was a part of, the kid, shit, why can't I think of her name? um but anyway, and he was the one that like talked to her and was like instructing her and saying like she could be like better than she is, and seemingly trying to help her out and all that. Skip past Expanse, trying not to look at any kind of information. I don't want to know like how many episodes he's in. um what the fuck, he was Genghis Khan in Legends of Tomorrow. It's funny. 6 episodes of Jessica Jones, but I don't remember him being in Jessica Jones in season 1. So I'm guessing maybe it was a future season. I could be wrong though. It's been a while since I've seen Jessica Jones. Um Yep, he was one of the evil fucks, I believe, on the 100. I do remember that. Another thing that I have seen him in. I still feel like I remember him as like a medical examiner in something like that, so I'm trying to go down the list. He was an iRobot. Yeah, he's been in a lot of things. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Well, damn, that's gonna bug me now. I just went through the whole list as far as I can tell, and that was everything. So, um, maybe it's like a different person that I'm thinking of for like the CSI type show, like medical examiner. Hmm. Oops. Oh well. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything. So, but there's definitely been some shows that I've seen him in. So I've definitely seen him in the 100. I've seen that several. I've watched through the 100 several times. So anyway, okay. Well, that's my bad. I was completely wrong, but he is someone that I had seen before. So cool. I can't believe that they just ejected them into space, and I can't believe that I freaking said it before it happened too. That makes me so mad. Oh man, like I even said, I made the joke of like that guy saying, "Good ship, it's good ship. They come help. You go, it's good ship." And I was like, when someone has to reinforce that like where you're going is a good ship, it makes me think that there's something else going on. It makes me think that they're compensating for something. But I didn't truly believe it here because I'm like, okay, they're just, no one in like, I didn't think anyone was so evil that in a situation where people just like lost so much, their homes have been destroyed, and they're refugees on this ship going God knows where, they're scared, they need help, they're just innocent farmers and or majority of them are just like farmers, I was like, no one's gonna just like straight up kill these guys for no reason. But nope, they're like, the Belters are becoming little bit more radicalized. They're like, oh, you guys are inners, and even though they're not responsible for any of like the bad shit that's happened to these Belters, they're like ground floor workers too, It's like being mad at another country, in our case, being mad at another country because of like some of the political choices they've made. So you go to that country and you walk into a Walmart and you kill a bunch of Walmart employees, and it's like, that's not going to change anything what you just did. Literally all you did was just kill a bunch of innocent people. But yeah, I feel so bad for Dr. Meng. I mean, I feel bad for Doris too, who just, but she's dead. He has to live with, what he saw, the potential loss of his daughter. Granted, he now has some hope that she might be alive, but yeah, man, that's that was a pretty crazy scene. I still can't believe that happened, but yeah, pretty shocking that this proto molecule on Genny. I kind of wondered if it was gonna be something like that, like they kept building up the idea of more proto molecule out there, and obviously we know Naomi left some out there, so it's like, everyone's thinking that. I wondered if they were going to try to subvert expectations and have it be a different source of proto-molecule. So Naomi's still living with that guilt, still holding in that secret and not telling anyone. And, I mean, her whole reason was, if there's more of it out there, we want our little sample to be able to combat it. And there's probably a part of her that feels guilty because of everything that she did, and maybe even more so now that it's being like brought up and tested. But then there's like a whole other aspect where she probably is feeling a bit more relieved because she originally said, hey, if there's more out there, we might need this bit. So she might be feeling like, see, I was right. So there's probably a lot of mixed emotions with Naomi. That's why we kind of saw her, just kind of pushing buttons with some of the other people, like the one like right hand to Fred, kind of like got on her ass a little bit of like, you were friends with Dawes, like, are you actually working with him, like seemed to be subtly accusing her and everything. I'm gonna cough 1 second. But yeah, so definitely, she was definitely a bit more agitated this episode with her nervousness and all that, and kind of lashing out at others. Probably felt a lot of guilt with the whole dealings with Holden at the end there, being like, them saying they love each other and no more secrets and stuff, while she's sitting there still holding a secret. I wonder how badly that's gonna mess up their relationship. Holden's probably gonna think back on this conversation, and whenever he finds out what she still has. So, but I don't know that I agreed with her whole thing of like, Holden was gonna go kill Cortazar, and she's like, why would you do that? That's not like you. And he's like, Miller did the same thing to Dresden or whatever his name was, and she's like, yeah, but that's him, not you. And it's like, okay, I get what you're saying, but Holden's trying to do whatever he can to keep this from getting out, and that might have even been her own guilt as well, adding on top of it, where if Holden had to kill this person because there's another molecule sample out and that guy can lead to it, and if that molecule sample happened to have been the one that she hid, that means it's kind of her fault that Holden had to go kill this person, right? So I can almost see like a point where she was worried in that regard too. But yeah. Anyway, we had like the coup going against the Tycho station. And I mean, that's the I said it briefly during the reaction, but that's kind of the problem with OPA in my mind is I want to believe in their cause because they are kind of like that they're kind of like the ground floor workers, you know, they're usually the people that I root for, you know, like I want the little guy to win in most stories, and in real life I think that, you know, like labor workers and everything need to be paid a lot more than they are, and they're way more intrinsic than, you know, people try to make them feel and everything. So um I want to believe in OPA's goals, and part of Dawes' goals I do agree with, but he's a little bit closer to that more radical side where he will like do anything for a fight, whereas I'm a little more on Fred's side of the way he does things because he is a little bit more like tactical, and he seems like he understands like the gravity of some of these situations, whereas it seems like Dawes just wants this crazy weapon no matter what, even if it can destroy all of humanity. As long as he has it, he's happy. But granted, I don't know if Dawes knows enough about it yet. Maybe if Dawes knew everything Fred knew, he would make similar decisions as Fred. I'm not sure, but until we see Dawes catch up on all the information and see what decisions he makes, I can't make a full judgment call. But then we have this Black Sky group that came in, and we obviously know there's some other factions amongst the OPA that are, you know, maybe they lean a little bit more towards like Dawes than they do Fred or whatever, but they still have some of their own goals, and they try to push their own agendas, and we had them come in and, you know, try to take the missiles, and they just wanted to immediately launch them, and they're like, that's stupid, like Earth can just shoot them down, and then they're just gonna shoot Tycho down, and he's like, oh, well we're martyrs for the cause then, and it's like, that does not seem like a well-orchestrated plan. Like, Jesus. But yeah, we ended up taking them all out, so I guess that threat's not really a thing for now. I mean, I'm sure there's still some Black Sky members out there, but at least with what we have at the moment, it seems like that threat is neutralized for now. Now, we obviously had the ending where Holden was like, hey, like, do you think you're actually going to be a leader when we get, like, if we come back? That being said, they're also, according, you know, if that holds of what Fred said, they're not allowed back to Tycho as long as Fred's in charge. Now, if they come back and they say, like, hey, we got this information, like, you need to hear this is very important, I think Fred would hear him out. But yeah. This is a very OPA-focused episode. I don't think I mean, we had them talk about Earth and Mars a little bit with the refugees, like, some of the refugees going there. But other than that, we didn't see any of, like, the military for Earth or Mars in this episode to see, like, what they're up to. So, we've kind of... It's interesting, we kind of separated the episode a little bit. Like, last episode was kind of like a little bit of Earth politics, a good chunk of Mars politics, and then a bit of, like, the Rocinante crew doing their thing. And in this episode, we had a little bit of the Rocinante crew doing their thing. That seems to be, like, a steady that we get. And then we got a lot of OPA, so we're, like, slowly touching base with the factions over these last few episodes. But, yeah. I'm really excited to see more, guys. I wanna, like, we kinda had, like, the finale of the proto-molecule with it crashing into Venus, but now it's, like, slowly making a resurgence again, so it's almost like that arc ended, and now another arc began, and we're slowly building up to the next thing, the next event with these last few episodes. And these last couple have been really good, but they've been a lot of, like, talking and stuff. Not that that's bad, like I said, I really enjoyed them, but I'm really looking forward to getting into, like, I really want to learn more about that, like, entity on Ganymede, but now our crew is headed there, so I think we might find out pretty quickly here, or at least get, like, a little taste of it or a hint of it or something, maybe in the next episode. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. Links in the description below should be popping up on the screen. You can get more of this show. This was a Patreon show. meaning that if you're watching this on YouTube right now, that means you can catch the rest of this entire show on my Patreon through that tier. So check that out if you're interested, all through Season 2, Season 3, 4, 5, and 6. So links in the description should be popping up on the screen, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.